a chance for Fairhaven to make a big statement this week when they host Dighton-Rehoboth Friday night at 7 o'clock. The Blue Devils playing pretty well. And when was the last time that we saw, Fairhaven and DR going into a game with identical records?
Yeah, I mean, the way the season started off for Fairhaven, back-to-back losses to open. They opened against Apponequet, and then they had a bye week, and then they had Voc Tech, and they lost both those games. And since then, they've won four straight, which is amazing. They've won their last four games against Seekonk, Bourne, Wareham, and Case by a combined score of 126 to 83.
Yeah, wow.
So they're putting up some good numbers on the board, and their defense is also, which the last couple of years has been kind of suspect, has really kind of answered. Especially last week they took care of a Case team. I know they did let up some points later in the game. They ended up letting up 26 total, but I know some of those came after the game was already decided. But the big deal on offense has been Cross Nagalia. He's had a big performance. He scored a few touchdowns last week, and he's come on strong recently. And like we've been talking every week, Cam Charette, he's where it all starts for Fairhaven's offense. And it's just, it's getting on track. It's getting that confidence going, getting a couple wins under their belts. And it's going to be a big, tall test for them this week against a Dighton-Rehoboth team that's won three straight. And the losses that Dighton-Rehoboth has this year, they only have two, but one was to Apponequet, which Fairhaven lost to as well, and DR also lost to Somerset Berkeley. And if you're a sports fan in this area, Somerset Berkeley and Apponequet are two undefeated teams, in the local coverage area. So, it's nothing to really sneeze at the opponents that they lost to. But I think this could be a good battle. I know Dighton-Rehoboth is mostly a team that likes to run the ball, and Fairhaven does a good job of mixing things up. But Cam Charette's had success throwing the ball as well. So we'll see if Fairhaven can make it 5 wins in a row, which would be huge. I don't know what that exactly would do for their playoff chances, but it's going to be big. To beat Dighton-Rehoboth, the team that has 4 other victories. As far as all the points for the tournament.
We're seeing the culmination of what they've been building toward here. That'll be Friday night at 7 at Fairhaven. If you want to follow along on Twitter, you can do so by following at @SC_varsity, and you can discuss the game using the hashtag SCVfootball.